What's up, everyone? Welcome back to RamRods Reacts. I'm here in the studio with Josh, and we're going to be watching the men's compound bronze and gold medal final for the World Cup finals. Looking forward to this. We got a lot of big names, and we're excited to see how it plays out. Oh, man. Okay. So Schlosser and Lutz, two World Cup winners in their own rights, and obviously Schlosser, multiple world number one, going 149 apiece with a 10 to decide it. That's pretty impressive opening match.
So they both only dropped 1 point out of 16 arrows, including their shoot off, and both shot a 10. It's just that Mike was closer.
Yeah. We got Braden and Jean Pizarro. And this is intense. Braden, a ton of World Cup level experience, a ton of World Cup finals level experience. They're going into the fourth end with Braden up by 1, and then a 27. That's got to be really tough. He bounces back with the 30 to Jean's 29-29. That gets him into the shoot-off, but then it wasn't close enough for the shoot-off arrow.
That's 2 shoot-offs just to start off the day.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I think all of these people are capable of shooting 150s. I'm sure some of them have done a lot more than others, but I would be very excited to see some shoot-offs at 148 and above. Oh, yeah, okay. So Schlosser, the last remaining top 4 seed, that's got to feel pretty good. And he had to work for that really well, really hard too, in that tough first match. But now, I mean, he's in the driver's seat here in terms of experience over the rest of these guys. But yeah, really impressive, the level that everybody's shooting at.
I mean, how am I not going to pick Mike? But in the bronze medal match, I think I got to go Pizarro just because of how he was shooting some of those earlier matches.
Yeah.
But it's tough to say.
Well, yeah, we said 2 148s as the number 8 seed.
Yeah.
And not shooting against a top 4 seed for that bronze, but shooting against the number 7 seed. That's got to feel good. But again, Miguel can't be counted out. He shot his way here, and with the crowd behind him, it could be a tipping point in the bronze medal match here.
All right, here we go with the bronze medal match.
All right, you can hear that crowd.
Ooh. That is a cool jersey.
Miguel Becerra of Mexico here, 22 years old, world number 8 against Jean Pizarro, the Puerto Rican, who's the world number 11 at 30 years old. Both making their debuts here at the High End Archery World Cup Finals, both in with a shout for a medal on their debut.
Nice.
Awesome first shot.
Looked like there was a little movement, but great result. Back to Miguel, his opening arrow. Pretty clean.
Couple
2
X's to start off.
For the pair of them.
Nice. I think that from the seeds both these archers were and expected to have to shoot against, and the way they've been shooting, I feel like both of these men feel very comfortable that they can win this match, which is exciting to see.
Yeah, they both fought to get here. It wasn't like it was necessarily expected that they would end up in this match together.
Yeah. So Miguel just a hair out, but pretty good shot. And
wow, what a wad.
Yeah.
Confident start.
Nice shooting.
Pizarro, head of his own federation.
Okay, that is not the finish in that first end that you want.
So 28 plays 30 here.
You can kind of play off a liner that's just a hair out, but now you follow that up with a 9.1 or 0.2 farther out. That's got to give Jean a lot of confidence just to go keep cranking, doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to open up that lead. There you
There
go.
you go. Good comeback.
Second in Guangzhou. So there's not much between them. Well experienced players part in
Nice.
second.
Keeping it clean.
Yeah. A little bit long. Still gets
Get
it.
it in there, though. Okay. Good job, Miguel. You're still in this.
He's just looking so confident right now. He's
3 inside-out
He's
X's.
in his bubble.
Jean looks determined, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
There you go. Come back with a 30.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
30 from Becerra.
Ooh, it's
Didn't look as comfortable with that shot. Made a little bit of a face there, but he got away with it. It was good enough to just make it.
yeah, that looked low, but from what we could tell, that looked still a 10. So he's still clean after
Still
2.
clean. That's a 60 to start off.
Yeah.
The host nations Miguel Becerra to shoot first at the start of the third
If
end.
I'm Miguel, I'm looking for a little sign of humanity. Maybe throw me 1-9.
Okay.
Was it a beautiful shot? No. Did it land beautiful? Yes.
Not making it look easy. Hopefully you can get a little bit of that pacing and put some
Yeah.
pressure back on Jean.
Oh, that looks so comfortable.
Dang it.
You can see he's trying to push it down a little bit.
Score in these compound matches today. Could this be the first one?
Oh,
Wow.
Don't say.
Shooting so well.
arrows touching.
Not
the
only
X.
score-wise, but grouping-wise. Just so tight.
Yeah.
So consistent. Okay.
29 then for the Mexican. Opens the door for an increase in the lead though for the Puerto Rican.
Oh,
That
jeez.
one is a
Triple
cracking
X.
shot into the middle of the
That'll
target.
do it.
He has
Good
got
shooting.
a single point yet, but we have got through 3
Just
ends.
like we were saying, the relaxed execution and follow through, the comfortable pacing and relatively consistent. He's a little longer, I think, than some of the archers we've seen today, but
Are in that
it's
end.
it's within his routine.
Just keep your finish comfortable. Keep it normal.
Yeah.
Points now.
You don't need to try extra hard here.
Gives it away with that grimace.
Decent
doesn't he?
shot. It's just not
Yeah.
quite in.
Man.
He's keeping the train going.
Yeah. Just looks more comfortable, more relaxed, more comfortable in his routine.
And even as the match is progressing, he's looking more and more comfortable. He's not starting to get on edge or looking like he's thinking about it too much.
Yeah, he only had that one that looked like it dropped a bit low on him.
What they're feeling now is that increase of wind.
There you
Still
go. I
floating
mean,
ar-
touch on the left side. Would you give the side a click there?
See at the top of the target.
With a little bit of that wind, I feel like we're seeing in those flags. I would say
Line, though.
give yourself a couple clicks to
Another 29.
just have a little bit more breathing room, and that
Yeah.
you're not going to leak out a couple just out, even though they're pretty darn good shots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Archer
Outstanding,
to
though.
get to 100
I mean, that group is way
points,
smaller than the 10
maximum
ring.
Score
Yeah.
after 4 ends. The Puerto
He's
Rican
the dude's on fire right now. There's no question
Yeah.
about that.
out to Girard in the semi-final.
Because we haven't seen a perfect score.
Not
for
not
this
at this
tournament.
not at this competition. No.
Mexico though will shoot first.
It's in there.
Good shot.
Looks like wind has died off.
See, that's tough. I mean, you don't want to be down 4 when your opponent's shooting perfect. But
No. Wow. I'm really rooting for the 150 now. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Almost in Pizarro's hands. It will be the biggest medal he has ever won
job,
in
Miguel.
his career.
You just tell it's not feeling quite the way he wanted to, both with his shots and with the way the score is going right now. Jean is a bit of a machine right now.
Beautiful stuff.
He's
here.
got one on the
He's
right
on
side.
for a
Got one on the right
perfect
side of the
score.
target.
He's taking a very deep breath here. He needs to relax. The bronze
Are you
is
almost
in the
more
bag
more
because
nervous about
Miguel
trying to hit that
Becerra,
150 than win the match
whilst
at this
he
point?
finishes with another 29
I mean,
and a 146,
maybe a
that's
little
left
bit.
bags of room
I
on the
mean,
scoreboard.
either way, I think you
Will
just
it
want
be
to
bronze,
finish
or
with
will it be
the
with a
same
perfect
shots that
score?
are
A quick
as
one
determined.
out
And he did it.
on
Wow.
the
Yeah.
bow, and it's into the 10
Great
for our
shooting, man.
first
Yeah.
150 of the day, and the
I mean,
biggest
there's no question
medal
you deserved to win the
for
match. You shot
Jean
perfect.
Pizarro
Yeah.
from
You looked
Puerto
comfortable.
Rico,
Kept
athlete,
composure the
coach,
entire
and head of
time.
his
Yeah.
federation.
got to be one of the
Now,
bigger
in
medals,
the
I feel like, for
history
Puerto
books as a
Rico
bronze medalist
ever.
at
I
the
mean,
Hyundai
it's saying Jean is
World Cup
ranked
final.
11th. He's got to be placing at some stuff to be ranked that high, but still, for again the closing tournament, World Cup final of the year, to take that bronze in such decisive fashion, I think it definitely changes my opinion of the talent in Puerto Rico and countries you would be looking out for in the future, either for individuals or for teams for the getting on the podium.
And I'm not just the head of the federation. I can shoot.
Yeah, you can do it all.
All right, now this is the one we were waiting for. I think going into this, we're expecting a good match and a tight match, but probably a bit of an edge to Mike.
Just getting it in
I think if
towards
Nicholas
the final.
can be under control for himself, I think he could
Dutch
win
will
for sure.
Shoot first to get this match underway.
Solid shot to start. Nicholas sends a message that he's comfortable. And he does.
A slightly better shot, maybe, than Mike's first shot. Just a little closer towards the dead center, but it's early.
I think you may well be right. Solid
Pretty dialed
right now.
as far as his pacing, comfort, routine.
Creative follow through, but it's an X.
Little
You'll
dicey.
take it. You just want to make sure you don't kind of go down that rabbit hole and start, getting a little creative with the bow arm. You want to keep
Yeah.
things comfortable, keep it smooth, keep it collected. That's how you shoot great scores.
Yeah, every arrow matters, but it also is just about the process in general. Nice.
Great shooting to these
A
guys.
little better pacing on that third one.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it back a
We were
little bit.
Expecting this one to get off to a high score, and that is exactly.
I
what the
caught that
two
little palm
athletes
wipe,
have.
little sweaty
Yeah.
palms maybe.
Nikki
Couple big deep breaths earlier
Yeah.
too.
Really do some work, but
It's good though. That's what you got to do. You got to kind of bring that excitement level down just a little bit.
square between Girard
Use it
and
to
Schlosser
drive your
men's
process and your
qualified
consistency there, but
and Archery World Cup finals
keep doing your thing. That's all you can do.
two underway.
That looks
Beautiful
pretty
shot.
good.
That's like that third shot in just the size of a dime. So
Yeah.
such a tiny spot.
Nice.
Beautiful shot. He looked comfortable with that, gave a little nod. He's finding his groove. They both are.
Just easy fall
Nice.
through. No.
It's
jerking
almost
the bow
it's
around.
like we can both shoot perfect. Is either of us going to crack, or are we going to take this all the way to the last arrow? Is that in?
Oh,
I think it was. He wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily happy with the shot, but he got it in there.
yeah. So now you want to just reel it back in. You're still good. You're still
Chill it back
fine.
down.
A lot of arrows to shoot.
Yep.
Group by Mike looking pretty convincing though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you just want to weather the storm. You don't have to beat them right now. You just got to keep plugging away.
Mike Schlosser.
Nice.
Beautiful shot.
Looked a little early maybe on the release. A little surprised him, but
For Girard.
Dead center though.
yeah.
You just said it, didn't you? It's about who is going to crack first. Nicolas Girard.
So now I think in the match that you're proving, you're getting warmed up, you're comfortable, you're dialed in with the
He's
wind and
looking
your
really
arrow
strong, but
location and
so
getting the
is
feel
Michael
back for your
Schlosser.
bow and your release.
We, though,
I think now you just
want
wanna focus on keeping the rhythm going because you don't want to start thinking, oh, well, you know, I need to shoot perfect. You just need good shots. Mike, a little bit of English on that one, trying to bring it back up from the bottom left.
Maybe the first shot that didn't look super comfortable this match. Keeping it in there.
Yeah.
His Schlosser is his thumb.
And for all we know, that this could go to a shoot-off too, so you got to be prepared to just keep plugging tens.
All good.
That one looks a little better.
That's how it should look. Is it going to break down? Or is he going to stick with it?
So Nicholas, just nice and flow here. Pretty
There
good.
you go.
Not the inner.
This is turning out to be quite the gold medal match. I mean, we're perfect halfway through, over halfway through.
Right side, so probably a little surprising
outside
for
of the
him.
normal group.
But he just looks in his element here so far. So Nicholas, want to send that message back?
Okay.
Yeah. So we want. So he's still hitting them. He's doing good. He's in a
He's hitting 'em.
position to win. Just wanted to
level at the moment.
just keep that flow. Remember your practice. Remember all these things you prepared for, to be able to just say, hey, I'm just plugging arrows, same as normal.
Fourth end underway.
Don't try and do any hero stuff. Don't try and will it in there with everything you got. You just shooting tens. But that was a good start off by Mike. That was basically saying I'm going to go all day type of shot. Nice.
Great shots.
Pretty good. Just outside the X high.
Well, the pressure is really starting to build here.
I'm starting to get nervous now.
Yeah, dude, my palms are sweaty here.
Side the centre ring.
I want both of them to keep plugging. I want to
Yes.
see them just stare down all this pressure right in the face and just keep it up.
Yep. Ooh, getting on the line, but we're good. We're good.
He looks comfortable, but this leaked on him a little bit.
120 for Mike Schlosser.
All right, Nicholas, just same thing. Ah, damn it.
There is the first drop point, a 119 for Girard after
Now, it's not unreasonable to
ends
think
now.
that Mike could have a 9 on the last end, but you know you got to be
case of
perfect if you want to
Schlosser
take this to a
You-
shoot-off. You're not going to get a 28.
No.
You want to be,
I can
you
win
want to
this
give yourself
now,
a chance,
drop
the
point.
best
I
chance
just need to shoot
possible,
3 tens,
and
just need to shoot
you
3
don't,
tens.
Yeah.
you
He's
don't
gonna
want to
go
shoot nines
second
to
as
do
well,
that.
yeah.
So
First time in the match.
unfortunate, but now
It's not
hopefully
all
that
done.
releases just
We've
some of
got a
that pent up
fifth end
pressure
to
of
come.
being perfect and going
It's
arrow for arrow, and
119
just
for
hey,
Girard, 120 for
do your
Schlosser.
thing, get back in the X ring, 3 smooth shots, and you're not in the driver's seat like you were. Maybe he wasn't entirely, being that they were tied.
There you go,
But,
right back in the middle, though.
All he
Gets
needs
to
is
shoot
just,
first 2 going into the last end
Yeah.
here.
all he needs is just a little leak by Mike,
To take his fourth Hyundai
and then all of a sudden it's
Not
tied
looking
again.
like he's going to get it, though.
title.
Mike just looks too comfortable.
Ooh, that's good.
Those are good shots.
That tells your opponent that you're ready for a shoot off. Oh, that tells him you're not going to get it.
Yeah. Despite
Right,
shooting,
same
I think,
thing.
the third best match of the competition, I don't think he's going to get the opportunity to take that to a shoot-off.
Can Schlosser do it here? Can he get the perfect score?
And he
Oh.
does.
can.
So that's
What a
2
marvelous
150s
performance from
and a
Mikey
149
Schlosser
all in
after a
those last,
huge wobble
out of those last
in
4
the
athletes.
Yeah.
semi-final with his
And
last
again,
arrow.
2 of
He
which
clung on
weren't
to
ranked in the top 4.
his
Yeah.
title of Mr. Perfect. He's done
These
it
guys
here
wanted
with
the
a perfect
cash.
score of
They wanted the win.
150 from 150.
Great shooting
That
by
was a
Mike.
very fun match to watch.
Honestly,
My heart is a little bit broken that we didn't get that 150 to
Yeah.
150 and get the shoot-off, but that was still a cool match to watch.
this is basically the second best outcome I think we could have asked for, and
Hugely entertaining final.
still a
Just
lot
one
to read
drop
into
point.
with these archers in body language,
Schlosser
in
is the winner
in
of the
pacing,
2022
in
Hyundai
reactions to their own
World
shots and
Cup
opponent shots.
Yep.
But I gotta say too,
What a
that
performance,
that's
though.
one of the
I
best
think
matches I
we've
think
got
I've ever
Mr.
seen
Perfect
Mike
on the
shoot.
left and Mr.
As far as
Cool
just
on the right.
consistency and pacing while being pushed that hard in this type of match. Like, I think he's at his best too.
No doubt, no doubt. They call him Mr. Perfect for
Yeah.
a reason.
Yeah. I know we kind of go back and forth maybe on who we're rooting for a little bit, but I love to see archers shoot great. I love to see them respond well and get things dialed in.
I think people pick up a little bit too that we do have a tendency to want to cheer for the underdog at least a little bit, but we just like to see the comeback. We like to see a good fight, and that was a good way to end off this World Cup final, I think.
I'm stoked. That was awesome watching both the bronze and the gold. Again, to see two perfect rounds within that, and to see a real battle for both of them.
And that's showing too that if you want to win any of these medals in those medal matches, you had to be perfect on that particular day.
Yeah.
There was no room to even miss a single point.
Yeah, and Mike could have gone out in the first round with a 149.
And almost did.
Yeah.
Other than that, being a little closer on that shoot off.
So that was just as close as this match, but it was in the quarterfinal, and sometimes
He was saying, we're not doing the shoot off with the 149
Yeah.
again. I'll just clean it and I'll take my money. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exciting.
So that was RamRods Reacts to the compound medal matches for the men from the World Cup final. We enjoyed watching those. Hopefully you guys did as well. We're going to keep these coming, so please subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching.